All right, guys, now we're going to look at our submissions when we have someone in a side mount. I'm going to use this, this bob here to just help demonstrate so you can see it more clearly. I'll also show it without it. All right. So we always want to start out in a head and arm position and look at my body. See how my body is back, my legs. This allows me to put all my weight on them, and that's what we want whenever we're on top because it helps us keep them under control. Now, first one we want to look at is the Americana. Before we move on, remember, white through orange belt, you choose one of these submissions. Green through purple, you choose two. Blue and up, all three. So, from here, Americana to start. I pull out the head arm, which is this one here. Call it the head arm or the head side because I'm using it to control their head, right here. I pull out the head side, and now I have this up. I'm pushing this across their chest and their shoulders in front of their face because I want to get a hold of their arm. And I use it to pin. I take my hand on their wrist and I pin it to the ground. Key point, get your elbow on the mat. All right, this is going to help you control their head. Now we grab our own wrist with our left hand. This left arm should be under their arm. Now from here, I'm going to start adjusting myself and turning a little bit. I slide this down and I lift it up. Again, head side comes out. I use it to pin their arm. So the back of their hand is on the mat. My elbow touches the mat by their head. This is a no, all right? Don't try to do it like this. Get that arm down. It will make our lock stronger and less likely for them to escape. After we pin their arm, we grab our own wrist. Now from here, I turn my body a little bit. I slide it down and lift. Americana. Next one is the Kimura, all right? Kimura is the opposite of the Americana. So for Americana, their palm would be up. When you do Kimura, their palm is down. All right? That's how you understand the difference between them. So we start again, head and arm. And we're going to bring this one over. All right? This is going to be, the head side is going to be in charge of going underneath their arm. All right? And I use this left hand to grab their own wrist. Now, once I have their wrist, this one that's underneath their arm, I grab my own wrist. And in order to adjust, I can place my elbow on them. And I want to take my right hip and move it back like this, and I can take a step. This allows me to clear their shoulder and their arm so it's not in the way. And it's hard to finish it. All right, we want to avoid that. Now from here, I'm going to be switching my legs. I'm going to bring my elbow back down. And now I want to turn my belt towards them, the knot on my belt. Now I step over the head, all right, and we lift everything up. All right, so I want to lift up. Remember, we lift and we push their hand towards the back of them, all right, underneath them. So Kimura, again, I bring it over top. I grab their wrist, I grab my wrist. I can put my elbow on them and start to move. I switch my legs, and I bring my leg over their head so they can't sit up. And now I start to lift, or pull. I like to think of it as pulling. You're pulling your own elbow up or back, like you're pulling a lawnmower, the cord on a lawnmower. And we push our other hand, look, behind them. This has a hold of their own hand, and we push it behind them. All right, that's Kimura. Last one, the arm bar, or spinning arm bar. So we start in the same position, head and arm. I bring it over, grab my shoulder, this elbow goes on them. So this arm is in charge of securing their arm and holding it in place. Their arm is trapped right here. See this? Their arm is in this spot. It's on this side of my head. I place that same elbow on them. I push up all the way. Bring my head down, my shoulder down. I walk so that their head is between my feet. I step in and I turn. So right now their arm is between my both legs. Now, I'm going to pull this out, bring it across, and hide it. I grab their hand with two hands and I pull it down over my hip. That gives me my arm bar. Once again, spinning arm bar. I bring it across. This one hugs. I put my elbow on them, push up. Head down, shoulder down. Walk halfway, step in, and turn, sit. Now, I pull it out, hide this, grab, pull it down, straightening the arm. Show all three without our bob there. Americanas first. You start just like this. Come back, pull it out, push it down. Elbow down, grab your own wrist, slide and lift. It's Americana. Now it'll be Kimura. I'm right here again. I bring this in front. Okay, underneath their arm. This goes back to their wrist. I grab my own wrist. Now, I come back, switch the legs, step over, and now their head's here. Do this. Pull my right arm up, and I push my left hand towards me or underneath their back. Last one, spinning arm bar. I hear it come in front, hand on my shoulder, elbow on them. Do a push up and get my bottom in the air, like a teepee right now. Walk around, step in, turn. Come across, lock, boom. Straight arm bar. All right, 3 submissions. Will let us know. These are probably the hardest skills to do by ourselves. All we need is a little imagination. All right, like think about it. You've done it before to someone, so just gotta imagine yourself in that scenario. All right, so good luck. 3 submissions. Think about it. Choose what's best for you. Choose what you can easily, remember without any reminders. All right, good luck.